So one of the things, so I'm recording for both our class and for a how-to video. So the first thing you have to do, according to the directions, is you have to preview this first. You're going to do things like reading the titles. Okay. So here I see economic activities. I don't know what economic means. Let's assume I went and looked it up and it means how to make money. So these are how to make money activities in the 13 colonies. And I'm looking at shaping, and then I'm going to read the subtitles: shaping the colony's economy. Okay. Colonial trade. That's a big money making activity. And think like a geographer. Now, what does that have to do with economics? I guess we'll figure that part out. Okay. Then I'm going to highlight the main idea, because this is my 20% that's going to give me 80% of my answers. Colonists used the abundant resources around them to develop thriving economies in three colonial regions. Okay, so I sit back and think about that. All right. And that tells me that abundant resources, I saw that in the GIMKit. So I know that that means plenty. They had plenty of resources. So they used the resources to make money in the colonies. Cool. I look at the map. Some of you all might click this map open. I kind of scan through here. Here's colonial trade. It's not even that long. It's a picture, but they also have this nice long chart. And if I look at the very first part here, economic activities and their abundance of materials, that means they had plenty of fish, whale, timber, cattle, and wheat, and they used that to make money. Look at that: shipbuilding from the timber, farming from the cattle, fishing from the fishing and whales. They even have rum production. That's interesting. So I scroll down. Here's another chart. I read the captions here. Let's see. As the colonies develop their economic activities, look at that. It's repeating. Let me see. Can I highlight that? No, it won't let me highlight that. People migrated to North America in search of economic opportunities. Okay. So this is telling me population growth. So it must have been really good if the population's growing and they were thriving. Here's the other part. Before I start to read, I'm going to look at these questions. And it says, identify main idea and details. For each colonial region, identify an example of um, a natural resource that helped the region develop a specific economic activity. Okay, so I saw that in the chart. Interpret the chart. In what ways are the raw materials and economic activities of New England colonies and Southern colonies alike and different? Okay. That all I have to do is look at that chart to answer this question, not read the whole thing unless I need it. And then finally, it says analyze environmental concepts. In what ways did the quality and quantity of natural resources impact population growth in the 13 colonies? Okay. So that was that. Sorry about that. That was the this chart here, the population chart. So that is your first read, ladies and gentlemen. That's your first read. Okay. So that's how you would get through this information. And then once you watch the video, the guy in the video talks about how you use a tracer. So your book has a tracer in it. Okay. It looks like this. Okay. Well, when you press play, I don't know why it's not working now. Um, it highlights each word. The only thing is that you can't, or can you? Can you do the settings on here? Oh, I didn't see this. Speed. You can do the speed. So you click on the gear icon, you can go slow, medium, or fast. And just watch the words as they, watch your tracer. You can even change the color of the tracer. I didn't even know that. Did you all know that? Type yes or no in the chat. See, you at least learned one thing today then. All right. So So now that I have previewed, okay, if I think I need a little bit more, then I'm going to read the first sentence. Okay, that's totally optional, and it's total style on your part. If you want to do that part, great. You just want to preview it. And so right now, I know just by looking at this thing that this is talking about how the colonies made money. Okay, they made it with abundance of resources. Their population grew. They did trade with Europe, and I haven't read a single word yet, okay, of the paragraph. This is how you get through it. And then when it's time to answer these questions, then I'm going to go back and zero in on these questions. Okay, this is my 80, this is my 80% right here. Okay, my 20% will be finding it in the reading. And once you highlight it, you'll realize, wow, I only had to really concentrate on those parts. So let's try it real quick. Now, I'm going to stop sharing. No, I guess I should continue to record this, but